Hi guys, this is Tal and it's time to go into the maze. In this episode, we will be playing some Hearthstone. As I said in the last episode, I am new to this game. I've only been playing for a couple of weeks, but I'm a gamer at heart and I want to see if I can get to Legend, guys, and you're here for the ride. So together we're going to go through, we started at rank 19, we're at 18 now, and we're going to see how far we can get. Last season, after playing for a couple of weeks, we got to rank 10. So we want to try and do a little bit better this time. We're going to learn how to play this game along the way. We're going to make a heap of mistakes. We're going to have a little bit of fun, and let's just see how we go. But before we get started, I just wanted to show you a new add-on I picked up. I saw it on a couple of YouTube channels and thought, hey, I want to get a bit of that. So this first one's called TrackerBot. You can't actually see it on the screen. It operates in the background. It just keeps a log of your wins and losses, who you play against, who you play with. Don't take that the wrong way. And then the second one, which you can see on the screen, is Hearthstone Deck Tracker. And it does the same thing pretty much. It probably looks a whole lot better. And it also gives you your cards up on the board, so on the screen. So I'm on the right hand side there, as you can see. That's my hunter's deck. That's the jab mid-range hunter, and it gives you some other information, and there's a whole lot of settings you can play with. But this isn't a tutorial about how to use the add-on. I'm happy to make one, or figure out how to use it myself, and then pass it on to you guys if you want to. So I'll just leave a comment if you're interested in something like that. We'll have a quick look. There we are, rank 18, and as you can see, all of these decks are low level except the hunter, which is 32, because that's the only one I play. But haven't been doing much playing. I've really been trying to get the YouTube set up, having a bit of trouble with the audio. Hopefully it's all good to go now, but I've got 3 dailies built up, so we're going to need to clear some of them. And that refresh really helped. So hopefully we can clear 2 of those, get some gold. We really count on that gold to get some new cards for some of the other decks. I was watching the 2015 Hearthstone Championships on YouTube today and noticed that the competition format for that tournament required you to have 3 decks. So I've only got 1 deck, guys, the Hunter's deck, so I'm going to have to start working toward getting another deck put together. But enough of that. Let's get into this game and see if we can get a win. So we won last episode, which is great start. We're going to need to keep the win streak going, and try and get us a heap of stars so we can get down into the serious business of getting some victories and climbing that ladder. So we'll obviously get rid of Freezing Trap here. We don't want Freezing Trap. I don't know about Kill Command, probably get rid of that as well. We like Unleash the Hounds if we can get the Knife Juggler. Throw some knives around. Piloted Shredder and Dr. Boom, great. That's a shit start. Oh yeah, that just makes it worse. A little bit of Lothab, great. So we're not going to be able to do anything for the first 4 rounds, so let's just go and have a coffee. I'm just kidding, guys. We're going to get a... Oh yeah, Houndmaster, we can't use him either, that's great. So, arrow to the face. May just love it. Bit of arrow action. And we still don't have a play for round 3, so he's getting some minions on the board. This is going to make it tough for us to catch up. Oh yeah, that'll do. So we're obviously not going to play Unleash the Hounds because we're not really going to get any value for it. We might clear one of his minions, but I think we really benefit from getting that Mad Scientist on the board and getting a secret, slowing him down a little bit so we can catch up in that mid stage of the game, which is where all of our cards are fallen. It's going to be pretty hard to catch up, but that's what we do. Yeah, next round as well, if I played Unleash the Hounds, I could use the Houndmaster and create a taunt, so yeah, that would be an option, but I don't always have the answers. Don't want to waste the 1 mana by playing the Mad Scientist, but it seems to be the best play. So while playing Unleash the Hounds is probably not correct, if we look ahead to the next round, we could use the Houndmaster and give ourselves a taunt, which would let us catch up again a little bit. But I'd rather play the Mad Scientist, lose that 1 mana, and look at the piloted Shredder. I think that's a better play. If you guys don't agree, if you think that's a really bad move, please leave it in the comments, because I'm here to learn how to play this game. So hopefully we can get more wins and losses. So we got a kill command. And there's the piloted Shredder, as I promised. And now we want to get rid of one of his minions and get that secret on the board. I think that's the smartest way to go. Yeah, he gets a spare part, so hopefully it's something really shit, because we could do with a lucky break. So we got our secret. That's going to slow him down. Bye bye Snow Chugger. No more snow for you. Okay, so we got a spider tank to deal with, but the piloted Shredder is going to take him out, unless he uses something special. Oh look, we're frozen. And Mana Worm. I hate it. I think I need to come up with a catchy hate song every time someone plays Mana Worm. So piloted Shredder's frozen. I'm frozen. We can't play Ram Wrangler because we don't have a beast. Lotheb looks like the obvious one. If we had Knife Juggler and Unleash the Hounds, we could play them. But we don't, so stop living in the past. Lotheb. Yeah, you know, we could kill command. We're not going to get the full value out of kill command. Always try and use the kill command when you've got a beast to get that full 5 damage. But you know, if we really wanted to get rid of that Mana Worm, we could have just used kill command, taken him out. But and you know, with the leftover 2, go face. But with a steady shot. But Lotheb, he's a mage. Bye-bye piloted Shredder. There's that Mana Worm. Yeah, but our damage is getting down. There's that Knife Juggler we were looking for earlier. And we've got Lotheb on the board. But we're getting owned. Not having any cards to play earlier on is really, it's really taking its toll. So here, you know, we still can't play Ram Wrangler because we don't have any beasts. Once again, we could use Unleash the Hounds with Knife Juggler, but 2 knives isn't really going to make a massive difference to the situation on the board right now. But the Hounds, I think the best move here is to put the Hounds down and use kill command. So that's what we're running with. Put that 5 damage down, and then we can use the Hounds, get rid of that 8 attack, which we really don't need when we're down to 16. And we've got board control. Now, at this stage in the game, I really should have put a heap more damage down. It should be the other way around. I mean, he's a mage. So this is an area where I really need to work on making sure that I get that balance between board control and getting face damage down, because I mean, this character doesn't really survive for long in the late game. But as you saw, guys, I got really shit cards at the start, so I'm not going to beat myself up over it. But the cool thing here is, thanks to Unleash the Hounds, we've got beast action. So, you know, we can play our Houndmaster and get a Taunts. We can play Ram Wrangler. We love him. Love. Hopefully we get King Crush and start crushing. But, you know, the obvious one as well is Dr. Boom. So he can do 6 damage. If he's got Pyro, then it's lethal next round. So do I play Dr. Boom and go face and try and put him under pressure and hope he doesn't have Pyro or a couple of fireballs? Yeah, see that inexperience? I think I should have tried to sort his minions out and reduce the potential for lethal. Yeah, there you go. So that would have been the right move. I should have used Lothep to take out his one of his minions. So what's he got? 2 fireballs. Yep. Okay, so you live and you learn, guys. And I would rather you learn from my mistakes and live with my mistakes, because I can't live with them. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, learn from my mistakes so that you don't have to look like I look right now. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's how you lose, guys. We can't go out on a loss. Let's see if we can get a win so I don't look like this ever again. Ever? No, that's maybe we're shooting too high. Okay, so since we started with Hearthstone Deck Tracker, it's telling us that we've had a win and a loss against mages. And yeah, it's probably about right. For me, I think I'm about 50-50. I'm about 50%. So here we go, we're up against a paladin. Let me tell you guys, I don't have any recorded data with Hearthstone Deck Tracker, but TrackerBot tells me that my record against paladins is atrocious. I match up against paladins really poorly. Let's get rid of Freezing Trap, Kill Command, and once upon a time, Savannah Highmane was a card you'd keep in your starting deck. It was that OP, but I don't think that's right now, so we'll get rid of it. But yeah, back to the paladin thing. Secret Paladin is apparently the OP deck. It's the deck to play. It's ranked 1, but that's not the issue with the way I play against paladins. The paladins I've been playing with, I think only 2 of them were secret paladins. I just don't seem to do so well against them, so hopefully this is different. We've definitely got a better starting hand than last game, but that wouldn't be hard. I could have got pretty much anything and we would have been better off. So we open with the web spinner, which is the only right way to start for this deck. I mean, I don't want to, unless you coin into something. So yeah, there we go. We got the Tomb Spider from Web Spinner. So, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good outcome. So we play the spiders, Haunted Creeper. And it looks like we're doing fairly well. This is how I'd expect to be playing most games. Oh yeah, there's our Savannah Highmane. So I'm sure that will come in later. And it's those times in the game, do I go face, do I keep his minions at bay? So in that instance, it was a no-brainer. I can take his minion out and leave mine on the board, and I've still got the death rattle. So here I'm thinking, okay, I've got 2 bows. Probably a good idea to have one in the hand. And I tend to generally do that first. Use that first durability or that first attack and go face. And with the secrets in this deck, I just top it up. So I'll leave that in my hand unless things get dire, and then I'll use it anyway. But I'm obviously looking for that synergy with the Mad Scientist, get a secret, use it to charge up the bow. So I mean, that's what that's all about. But yeah, if I've got to use it, I'll use it. And now is the exact time that I was talking about, because this bow against the Piloted Shredder, it's action. I take him out, don't have to worry about it. So obviously, oh yeah, that's good for us. So Battle Cry, you don't get it unless you draw the card. So now he's got a 1-2 on the board. And of course, I'm not too worried about the bow. I've got another one in my hand. I've got good value out of it. So we look forward. There's that Tomb Spider, and we get another card. Acid Maw is awesome if you know how to use him in the right deck. And I don't have the right deck for it, and I don't know how to use him properly. So we'll go with the Beast, and we'll just try and make sure we don't play it, and then he smashes it and gets that 3 out of 3 for nothing, because that'd hurt. Okay, so things are looking pretty good. Going into round 5. Health's about the same. Cards are about the same. We've got more minions on the board. We've got cards we can use. Things are looking good. So I'm looking ahead now, and unless things change, probably Knife Juggler followed by Unleash the Hounds is probably a good call next. Probably not with 2 minions. So probably coin into Savannah Highmane and use the Spectral Spider to pop the shield. And then take him out with the Tomb Spider and still have a 3-1 on the board. And so we're still looking good. We've got a 3-1 on the board, which he'll remove fairly easily, but that'll leave Savannah Highmane on the board, so we're looking pretty good. We've got the Beast that we can play, obviously, depending on what he brings out. And this makes things tricky for us. Having the Beast, though, gives us the option to play Kill Command and do that 5 damage. And then go face with Savannah, depending on what comes out. And then we could get the bow ready for the next turn. And that's we're at the crossroads again, so I could play Beast, but I really want to remove this minion, and I don't want to sacrifice Savannah Highmane straight away. I think I get better value if I take his minion out with Kill Command. Yeah, there always seems to be with this deck, there always seems to be, you know, almost at this stage of the game where you're at the crossroads and, you know, you could do this or you could do that, and there's not always an obvious response. So, and I think that's got a lot to do with the fact that I'm just starting in the game. So I got the basic idea, but I think that the game's deceivingly strategic and complicated. I mean, you could sit down and learn how to play in 5 minutes, but to really play well, I think is something that you'd really have to work hard at. So here's Dr. Boom, and we like him because it's a cool looking card and we love those little bombs. So here we go with dealing with Dr. Boom. It's always fun. Play Knife Juggler and Unleash the Hounds. That's going to spread some knives around. And we've got some hounds to absorb bomb damage. And this is a good way to deal with Dr. Boom. I mean, because it's not just Dr. Boom, it's the damage that those bombs do. So we silence the other one. And he's gone. And now we've got his Dr. Boom on the board. And I'm happy to trade. I get 2 hyenas, get some more knives. And oh, burned. Oh, that hurts. That's what stupid people do. So I've lost out on 1 attack. So I just ran out of time, guys. It's not going to happen when I get better. But I can't even watch. Okay, he's got 15 left. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Weapon gives us 12, plus steady shot gives us 14. This would have been lethal if I got that 1 hit in last time. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time to have your turn, or you'll look like me. Okay, so here we're going to play Animal Companion. We're looking for Huffer or the buff. We got the buff, so we're lethal anyway. So we got out of jail there, and we got a win. So hopefully you don't remember the loss. That was last game, because if you do, you're living in the past. And here we are with a win. We're back where we started. 18-1, sorry. And that is a victory. So Awesome. We're crawling our way up, looking kind of weird on the way, but we're going to get better, I promise. So thanks for joining me in this episode, guys. If you enjoyed that and you're looking forward to seeing some more wins and have a little bit more fun, please like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Tal out.